day, I was watching some TV. I came across a series of videos on the Amazon Prime Video app, talking about different parks around the area, and one of them was Zion National Park and Bryce Canyon. I went to both of those places back in 2013. Ruthie and I, we actually got to hike the Narrows, which is a canyon that has the Virgin River flowing through it. So I just kind of want to like relive that moment. So I was like, let me watch this video, you know. So I turned it on and I was kind of watching it and looking at it, and they started talking about Angel's Landing. Now, I don't know what you know about Zion National Park, but it's a beautiful place. I mean, just the sun in the morning, the sun in the evening when it hits the rock over there, it's just amazing. You really just don't have words for it than the words I'm using right now. Well, on this trip that I got planned coming up this year, we were going to be riding through Zion National Park, just so I could kind of go back through there again, you know. The idea was, you know, we were going to make our way, stop at some hotels, relax a little bit, then keep on going, ride through Zion, you know, on my way to Lake Tahoe. But when I saw this Angel's Landing, it made me change my itinerary. And you might have seen that picture I posted on Instagram with the hydration backpacks and hiking poles. And I presented the question was, how am I going to use this on a motorcycle trip? Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm riding to Angel's Landing, and Ruthie and I, we're going to hike to the summit of Angel's Landing. It's about a 2.5 mile hike. There is a 1,500 foot elevation gain. And if I remember correctly, it said that it was marked as a level 3 in the Yosemite climbing decibel system, something like that. Number 5 being rock wall climbing. So it's in the middle of hiking difficulty. But I'm no hiker, so I got to train for it as best as I can in this relatively flat land that you see surrounding me. Originally, you know, I bought those backpacks just to have them ready, just to go do some hiking over out here in the Canyon Lake area. Very simple hiking trails. Nothing like what we're about to embark on. So I got to rearrange some things, and I booked a hotel for 3 nights over there, because sometimes the weather can get pretty bad, and if it's raining, it's storming, windy, lightning, they pretty much close the trail up there. So hopefully of those 2 to 3 nights that we're over there, we got good weather where we're able to ascend up the trail and back down safely. But with that said, I'm having to get some things ready for that particular hike, because I wasn't planning on hiking anything that serious on this motorcycle trip. And you know, one of them being well, for one, I got the hydration backpack, so that's cool. It holds a lot of stuff, so I can put all my camera gear, and I'm just taking the GoPros. I'm not going to take anything big. No drone, because you can't fly drones in national parks. But I will be taking these cameras, and I'll be taking extra batteries. I'll be taking an extension pole to mount the 360 onto the backpack so it's up high, so it's not in my hands, so I'm not having to worry about holding the camera. So I'm going to concentrate on hiking. I'm just going to let the camera do its thing. I'll put one above me on my head and one will be on the actual backpack strap on my shoulder. Whatever comes out, that's what you're going to get, because I'm not going to try to sit there and concentrate on holding cameras, right? It's probably not that safe. The next thing would be, we got to either get some hiking shoes, or I need to find some boots that are roadworthy enough for riding and for walking in and hiking. And I think I found some on Revzilla.com. I'm going to read up on those particular shoes a little more and see if they're going to be right for me and for Ruthie. Because they also are waterproof, and that's kind of one of the things. So when we're riding, you know, I don't want to deal with soggy socks, so trying to find some boots that are waterproof, stylish, but are good for hiking too. And then last but not least, but probably the most important thing, is get myself ready. You saw my last Motovlog, I was going to get some blood work. And you know, basically I'm going just for some checkups to make sure everything's good, make sure my cholesterol levels are where they're supposed to be. And I'm still working on that, but it's getting better. So my numbers have gotten better, and I'm glad. That makes me feel good, because that lets me know that I'm doing the right thing towards my health. And the next thing is to train, like I said earlier. So the idea is to walk, to run, build my cardio. Like I said, it's 2.5 miles worth of the trail, going 1,500 feet up. With it being, you know, a riskier hike, you don't need to add any extra elements to the equation that are gonna lead you to failure. You want to set yourself up for success. I got to do my research, read about trail conditions, watch videos of other people doing it, trace their steps, watch it over and over, memorize it. That when I get into something, I dive into it and I learn it as best as possible. Borderline compulsive, if you will. That's my goal, is to learn those trails before I even get on the trails. When I tackle this trail, I know exactly where I need to be, when I need to be, right? And then know that I can take a break at any time. No one's pushing me, no one's rushing me. We're gonna have all day to do it. The smartest thing you can do is know your limits and know when to stop. And if you don't make it to the top, that's okay. In the motorcycle world, and a lot of bikers know this, there's an adage that we say that the best motorcycle ride is the one you come back from. For you guys that like to go hiking, what do you do to prepare? I mean, I'm new to this, so any input that you give me, any advice that you have, I'm going to use it. I have decided that I'm going to try to eat healthier. I'm going to try to be more active, so I know I have to do that. Without that right there, I already know that I'm going to sabotage myself and I'm not going to make it to the top. So that's my personal goal, is to get healthy, to get my fitness level up to a point where I can make it up there. When we get ready to ascend to the summit of Angel's Landing, I didn't show up for a cakewalk. You know, I showed up to work. I showed up to put in that work, because in the end, the reward is going to be amazing. I know it is. So hey guys, I just wanted to follow up with that picture on my Instagram. You can find me at paulontheRun_81. But if you would, and if you want to continue hearing some more of this adventure that's going to be coming up in the future, I will be updating my Instagram page as well as posting videos here on YouTube, so that you can see what I got going, what my plans are, how I'm preparing, and all those different things that have to do with taking a road trip on a motorcycle. So if you like that kind of stuff, or you want to learn about that kind of stuff, then please subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell if you want to get a reminder, and if you don't mind, share the video to some of your friends or other buddies of yours that ride motorcycles, or just like to take road trips, or has an RV and wants to just see RV stuff that might interest them. So I will catch y'all guys on the next motovlog. Deuces. I just knocked my mic loose. I can't tell because I can't see it. Well, if you can hear this.